Howdy. My name is Hodge Illiterate. You can call me Hodge. Um, this is a bit of a punishment for me. I don't have anything ready for you guys this week. So I have decided that as a punishment, I'm face revealing. I know you've all 42 of you that definitely watch all of my videos. Just check out how many views my last one got, all one of them. I know you've been asking for this for so long. But yes, this is my face reveal, my room reveal, and a very a prevalent interest of mine reveal. This is the D20. It's used a lot in tabletop RPGs. You can use it in Magic the Gathering. I don't. I am a Pokemon guy myself. It's really fun. This is definitely not one that you would want to use in Magic the Gathering. All the numbers are randomized. This is best for rolling and getting a fun number out of. This is one of my favorite sets of dice because it's the one I spent the most money on, so it has to be my most favorite, or else I can't justify owning it. But what's really fun, this is made of natural stone, and it's got rubies in it. Ruby, I don't know if this is a plural case or not, or if this is like water, where there's no plural for water unless you're talking about multiple bodies of it. One body, so we'll just say it's got ruby in it. What's fun is it is blacklight reactive, so it's hard to actually show in this, but like it is bright red for me when I shine this on. It's super fun, and we're just gonna hope I do not have any incriminating evidence on me. Not that I would. But we this isn't about D&D or the dice themselves actually, and or my camera being able to focus on my face, because it's here for you unshaven and all that. It's great. I look amazing. My room is so clean. Ignore the laundry right there, and the unmade bed, and me not knowing my left from my right, lefts from my rights. It's flipped for you guys. It doesn't matter. But in any case, this is going to be a bit of a mess, and that's okay. I'm going to do my best to cut around it. This isn't about all that. This is about the Platonic solids, which are most commonly used in the dice, just minus the D10s. But these are the Platonic solids. You've got your tetrahedron, which is 4 sides. It's 4 triangles, hence D4. We have our hexahedron, 4 sides, 6 sides. I'm great at counting, as we all know. 3 triangles to each corner. We have our octahedron, 8, like octa, like octopus. I'm glad you're following. It's 4 triangles to each corner, hence D8, all that. We've got our dodecahedron, which is 12 sides. And the icosahedron, which is 20 sides. I definitely used to mix up these names. Dodeca is 210, and icosa is 20. Why it's 12, I don't know. I feel like it's a little inverse because 12 doesn't really indicate 2 and 10 at all, while 20 is definitely 2 tens. But icosa and dodeca... English is a weird language, and some of that might be Latin, and I'm pulling that straight out of the nothingness, so fact check me, please. I cannot myself, because I am making this video at 3:14 a.m. on Sunday, and I work later today. But in any case, what I really like about the Platonic solids is just how mathematically fun they are. Like each of these have a dual. The icosa and dodeca, they are duals of each other. They have the same amount of faces as the other has corners. So if you like layer it right, you can look up images on Google, and maybe I will and post them here. But in any case, they just match up really neat. And then you can combine them in weird ways to make the Archimedean solids, along with the other solids that I'm gonna put name here. Thank you for framing me. Thank you for editing, also me. But in any case, it's really neat. The other set is the octahedron and hexahedron, or the cube. 8 faces to 6 corners versus, vice versa. It's really fun, but what's interesting is that the tetrahedron is a dual of itself. It has 4 corners and 4 faces. So that is a really interesting like thing. They all like have fun little things with each other. I had my dad print this out forever ago, because something really interesting about this Platonic solid, the dodeca, is that you can actually draw a cube on it, and I have been waiting to make this video to actually show you. So along, let's see, right here, yeah, perfect. Along this edge, we'll do it, and I really gotta hope I don't mess this up because I've only got one shot at this. This is gonna be the same length. Well, so long as you skip one corner, there's always gonna be two corners on the other side. So this is a very consistent length. What's fun about that is that you can do that on the other sides. So there's this one skipping two corners. We'll go to one where we're skipping only one corner. So we're gonna do that right here. Is that in frame? I gotta hold it more up. I'm gonna hold it a little more back so we can see better. So there's that. I will go ahead and continue that pattern across a little more. And then we're fine. Then we've got this one right here. And that makes a nice little square. And if we continue that pattern throughout the rest of the thing, so we go, this is going to be a little crude, and this whole video is very unscripted. This is all just a rant. I'm basically doing this the same as if I was, like, introducing a new coworker to, like, who I am as a person. Be like, you heard of the Platonic solids? It's this. And it's this. And, like, if you look, you can see that this is making a cube. Like, a little bit of imagination, but, like, this, if we chop off the bits, like, these little, like, almost pyramid structures, like, that makes a cube. Which I think is super fun, super neat. Like, what the heck? But another fun thing about that, I actually drew on this now. I'm so happy that I can actually show this off. Another fun bit is that Plato, hence Platonic solids, the one that discovered all this, back in the day, it's not that they were stupid, but they didn't understand the world the way we do now. And he was like, hey, I think this looks like Earth. The cube, it's very, very built and very structured, so it's like Earth. And then the tetrahedron, this one's fire because it's pokey and all that. I'm making up the pokey and the grounded stuff. But, like, he did think each of these represented elements, which I think is, like, really fascinating. Like, you were wrong, but, like, in a fun way. So, yeah. So, the tetrahedron's fire, hexahedron, cube, earth. The rest of them are a little more willy-nilly, but, the octahedron is, air. And the icosahedron is water because it rolls around, is why I think he did it. Wow, I am great at looking at a video of me. But in any case, that leaves the icosahedron. He thought that this was the aether, just the stuff that space is made out of, which turns out is actually just the rest of these. But back then it was aether. This is the star juice, or whatever the heck. Magical stuff. So that's super fun, and I think it's just so interesting that that was ever an idea, and I feel like I don't hear enough people like talk about how like interesting that is, because like where's my Avatar: The Last Airbender, where like the different like solids are like included and like imagery is made of it. Like I'm sure, like I know that there's been imagery of the Platonic solids like elsewhere in media in general. But never, like, representing the elements that, like, he thought it did. Like, if you look up the images, there's, like, a small chunk of, like, Google images dedicated to that, and then the rest is just, like, oh, this is tetrahedron, octahedron, blah, 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 just no longer the elements. And I think that it would be so fun to do, because, again, doing the duels, like, you know, water goes with the aether, fire is a dual of itself, it's self-contained, and then air and earth being like something connected. Way back in the day, if any of you guys remember, I made music for a friend who had a channel called Orsaboros, and we wanted to make a Team Rocket group for that. I really wish that we had kept up with it, because it would have been so fun, like coming up with like lore and backstory behind the whole like history, legends and stuff that he would go over, which I thought was super fun. Who knows if we pick it up again? That would be super cute. But we had different characters like having different powers based off of the things. So like my character that I came up my character that I came up with, his name was Ikosa, and he was this like axolotl looking guy, and he had the ability of water. And since like water and axolotl, I was like, maybe it's like he can like regenerate or stuff like that. Maybe. Then my friend who drew a lot of stuff for him, she was gonna do Tetra, which was this fire horse, and then I had ideas for both the octahedron and hexahedron. So octa would have been like an eagle or something for like air, some bird, and then hexa would have been like a tortoise or something for Earth. And I didn't really think of those because we didn't really have people assigned to that. But my favorite was my headcanon for what Ikosa would have been. No, Dodeca. Because it's 12-sided and it represents the Aether. So space, what's something that's 12 in space? The constellations, the signs, the editor, what is the word I'm forgetting? You're not helping. It's those. So it would be really fun to just like have like a guy with 12 different powers, and I was like, huh, well that's interesting. Wonder what animal that would be. And I'm like, what could survive in space? Like, what have they put in space? Tardigrades. Tardigrades would be cool. So it's this tardigrade big boss character, because my character was supposed to be Octa, and then I'm the dual that, and then I'm actually like his little brother or something like that, and I'm set with Tetra because she's all by herself and she needs to like do this. I'm going way too far into this. If you couldn't tell, this is unscripted. I've got my camera right there and YouTube shorts that I was watching before. Oh my goodness, it's bad. But in any case, I think that more people need to talk about that. I think it would be so fun to actually like get some actual story that includes the elements of these. And eventually I will just have a dice show where I show you all of my different dice. Like this one is also UV reactive because I recently got this blacklight pen for my birthday in April, so now that it's July you can know how recent that was. But this is liquid core. These were actually like based off of Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3. But no, and then it shines like a golden thing, and I was like, so cool. Anyways, like I said, this is not a dice showcase one. If this video gets enough love, if any, sure I'll do it. If this video gets, you know what, we'll go higher than one. We'll say 2 likes, and I'll give you a showcase and one comment. We're holding ourselves to that. If I get 2 likes and 1 comment on this video, I'll show you all my dice. It'll be great. It'll be fun. It'll be cute. It'll be more IRL stuff, and I will figure out how to get this camera to actually focus on this and these and all the crap that I've got with a cleaner room that doesn't have a piano back here. You guys can look forward to more music from me. It's coming out slowly but surely. Turns out I'm not that great at singing Elvis-wise. You'll figure out what that means later. It's gonna be fun. It's so stupid in the best ways what I'm working on. But it is just not ready this week. Because it is 3 a.m. on a Sunday, and that is what I consider the end of the week. I know I am wrong in some cultures, and I have learned to be okay with that. But in any case, I am letting this drag on for way too long. This video is 15 minutes long, and I am going to have to cut it down to something more palatable for you guys, because I am trying to find you guys that want to actually hear me babble about random crap like this. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have, obviously you have, because you've gotten to this point, unless you just skipped to this. In that case, go back, listen to what I had to say. I think I'm actually pointing forward. We'll see if this flips. It's fine. Go back to the beginning of the video and watch it. I've got a lot of fun stuff to talk to you guys about, and I am looking forward to continuing. It's been Hodge. Have a great one.